What's up, y'all? It's that Sports Kid back with another episode of the College Football World Series. Today, we're doing the Salt Lake City, Utah Regional. Utah, the Utes, they're hosting. They're the 1 seed in the regional. Wisconsin Badgers are the 4 seed. The Texas Longhorns are the 2 seed. And the Air Force Falcons are the 3 seed. This does look like it could potentially be a very interesting bracket. Our first game is Utah and Wisconsin. Here we have that Utah a 91 overall and Wisconsin an 83 overall. We will look more closely at these stats once this next screen loads. Utah 91 overall offense and 93 overall defense. Wisconsin has an 84 overall offense and an 82 overall defense. Top players, Phillips III for Utah is their best cornerback at a 94 overall. Their best running back and their second best player is Thomas, a 91 overall player. And their best O-lineman is Daniels, left tackle, 91 overall. For Wisconsin, their top player is Herbig. I hope I'm saying that right. Left outside linebacker, 93 overall. Second best player is their running back, Allen, an 92 overall. And their third best player is also an offensive lineman, Tippmann, an 88 overall center.
We're here in Salt Lake City, Utah, near the Great Salt Lake.
This, I believe it's the preseason polls that are being used for the rankings at the bottom. Utah 7th and Wisconsin 18th. Utah up 13-0, 20-0 at 20-3 at halftime, 20-6. Can Wisconsin come back from a 20-point deficit? 27-17, 10-point game, 1 minute left, 3-point game. Can they tie it? No, they cannot. They almost did it, but a final is a final. 27-24. Utes move on. In the winner's bracket, Wisconsin is still alive with a chance, but they are in the loser's bracket. Next we have Texas and Air Force. Longhorns are 91 overall, and the Air Force Falcons are a 77 overall. Texas's best players are Robinson, Worthy, and Collins. Air Force's top players are Smalley, Holcomb, and Goff.
Neutral side action, and we're just about set to kick off.
Texas scores 14 points pretty fast. We're in the second quarter now, and Air Force scores a field goal. Texas scores a touchdown. It's an 11-point game right now, 21-10. We are in the fourth quarter now, 18-point game, and the Longhorns are going to walk away with this victory, 28-10. This pins Texas up against Utah and Air Force against Wisconsin in our next game. We have the 3 and 4 seeds playing in the losers bracket. Wisconsin is better than Air Force.
And welcome to neutral site action, and we're just about ready for kickoff. This
Air
coin
Force
toss
much
presented
closer
by
to Rice Eccles
Nissan.
Stadium than
Innovation that
Wisconsin.
excites.
So that, I guess, explains why they have many more fans here. Although it might just be because I set them as the home team. Higher seeds are always the home team, even though all games are played at the same field. Air Force does start out with a lead of 7 points. They do add on to that with a field goal. Wisconsin responds to the field goal with a field goal of their own. Air Force scores a field goal, Wisconsin a touchdown, and another for UW. Now Air Force with a 3-point lead, and they walk away with that same 3-point lead. So the Falcons and the 3 seed, as the 3 seed, continue in this tournament, and Wisconsin, with their second loss, is completely eliminated. Also 3 turnovers. That is unacceptable. Next game is Utah versus Texas. Both teams are 91 overall, so pretty even game. Utah, of course, has home field advantage, so that should be an advantage.
This is Rice Eccles Stadium with a nice view of the Wasatch Mountains.
Texas scores a touchdown first. We're in the second quarter, still holding a 7-0 lead. Now Utah does tie it. Texas responds very quickly, and again in the third quarter, Utah trailing by 7. Now it is 14 in the fourth quarter. 31-21 is the final score, and 2C Texas moves on in the winner's bracket. Utah fighting in the loser's bracket now with Air Force. Utah much better than the 3-seeded Air Force Falcons. Air Force is usually a Mountain West Conference contender, and I don't think, well, they might have won it last year. They were in the championship game.
Capital city, Salt Lake City, in Rice Eccles Stadium. And now we bring you the coin toss, and it's presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
I want to say that it was San Diego State, but I know it wasn't. And it wasn't Utah State. Anyway, Air Force leads by a field goal. Now it is 10 points over Utah. Utah responds in the first half still. It's now a 7-point game in the Falcons' favor. Make it 4 with a Utah field goal. There's a Utah lead, 20-17, and it will hold. So, Utah 20, Air Force 17. The 3 and 4 seeds are eliminated, leaving us with the 1 and 2 seeds. For Utah to win, they'd have to beat Texas in this next game, and then beat them again for Texas to win the bracket. They just have to win one of the last 2 games. Oh my gosh, there's Utah. If Utah wins, they will make it a 3-game series. Because they already played at one time.
We're here in Salt Lake City, Utah, near the Great Salt Lake.
Long first drive by both teams, actually. Utah field goal, Texas touchdown. Utah touchdown, 3-point lead. Make it a 10-point lead, 17-7 at halftime. 17-14 after halftime. 23. Oh, they missed that PAT. That's going to haunt them, probably. Maybe not. We are in the fourth quarter. Texas does not win. Utah 23, Texas 21. Final. We will go to Game 7. Win or go home. Both teams with one loss. This is a double elimination bracket. This is kind of now a best of 3. Utah did play Air Force in between the first and second games. But, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's true, they did play and beat Air Force in between their first and second appearances versus Texas. Nothing much happening right now. There's a Texas touchdown. Missed the PAT. Haha, boo-hoo. Kicked a field goal. It's a 9-point lead. Now it is only a 2-point lead. Make it a more than that. It's a Utah lead now. 24-17, 7-point game in the fourth quarter. Who will win? Who will go home? 31-24. And that is how the game ends. Utah with a win in the final 2 games after going to the losers bracket. They win and they pull it off against Texas at their home stadium. Lost to them one time, then played their way out with 2 wins over Texas and then the win over Air Force. So the 1 seed will advance to the Super Regionals where they will play a best of 3 series with Texas. Man, they already did that. They'll play Tennessee. Both orange and both start with T. That is all for this video. The next one will be Clemson, then TCU. Those are our last 2 regional videos. Then we'll go to Super Regionals and Omaha and the finals. Until tomorrow, when the next one will go up. Peace.